So imagine that you are a person who don't speak too much English and you just got in America. As soon as we just got here, they help us to find a place to stay. They help us with how to learn English, and they were helping us with other resources about how to get a job. They basically help us to learn how to live in America.
Hours after taking office on January 20th, President Donald Trump indefinitely stopped all refugee admissions.
Here in the Bay Area, agencies that help with refugee resettlement are scrambling to find funding. This after the Trump administration ordered them to stop their federally funded work.
Our job was to help them resettle on their first 90 days of arriving within the U.S. But that all changed. As of January 2025, there was a federal order that refugees are no longer allowed into the country. There are some special immigrant visa holders who are making their way here. They've been approved and vetted, and they're able to come into the country, but they're coming on their own, paying for their own way in. So we are welcoming them as best we can, but we don't have a resettlement program helping refugees like we did prior to January 2025.
So with funding cuts, our staff and our workforce had to shrink. And then, of course, just our ability to serve and the services that were being funded had to be cut or reduced. It was difficult for our staff. It was really it was heartbreaking to watch, right? Because you grow and have these relationships with your staff members and your colleagues, especially when you're doing this type of work in the trenches.
So I don't think any of us were prepared for a shutdown 2 weeks after the inauguration. Yeah, that was, I've never been furloughed. I've never been laid off. And it happened so quickly that there was no time really to have any closure as a team. About half of our team was in the office that day. The other half, I didn't even really get to say goodbye to.
It's been challenging. I would say that the need has stayed the same, and in some instances has increased, right? Because as the instability and kind of this unpredictability happens, we see families who are a lot more cautious about things. We see them experiencing anxiety. We see them wanting to plan differently and knowing that they don't necessarily have all the knowledge to do so has been really, really stressful.
What you see on the news every day, it makes us feel worried about all the time. Because even if you are legal, if you are legally here with documents, they will just stop you for any reason just because how you look or what you talk. So it's kind of frustrating.
My name is Marlene Somsack, and I'm a full-time volunteer for Jewish Family Services of Silicon Valley. So I pull together furniture from all over the Bay Area. Very generous people give us solid wood furniture, great brands, the kind of furniture that I would feel proud to have in my own home. And it's wonderful to give refugees some choices of nice things so they can choose dining room set, a sofa, something for the side tables, or a little art, even a little decoration in their homes, so that they can begin to feel like they're starting a new home, a real home. Because the number of refugees is declining so substantially, we have to right-size our efforts and close many of our storage rooms. We've already closed 3, and I'm expected to close 2 more, maybe 4 more by the end of the year.
It's sad to see this refugee program appear to be shut down, essentially shut down. I mean, I know there are people that maybe their lives depend on getting into the United States or someplace else because they're refugees, and so I'm very sad about that. I'm shocked about it. I'm embarrassed about it. I think it's a terrible thing that we're doing right now.
We come here like born again from mother, and here I'm very thankful from the gypsies and other departments who help us, who help refugees. They can light our way.
I mean, it's a new system, new country. The system is so much different here than your home country. So you need to navigate that, and through guidance of case managers and friends, you find your way eventually.
We are just good people who want a better opportunity. And if you have agencies or you have people who help the people who is coming, that will give the options to adapt better to the culture and help this country. Because at the end of the day, when people is moving to another country, all we want is a better life and contribute to that country.